Oh no, well, welcome back to the Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again. And this week, Manchester United face West Ham at the London Stadium, and it's a 2 o'clock kickoff. And I think the team will kind of pick itself. I think Fernandez will get get straight back into midfield with Ericsson, Casemiro, Dalot, Martinez, De Ligt, and Mazzari. They could start Ugarte, but I think it will be Casemiro instead of Ugarte, and obviously Ericsson in midfield with Rashford and Garnacho. Let's start match. Let's talk about last night's game, because obviously we've already talked about the last Premier League game where we beat 2-1. We've got the bubbles. Look, I didn't realise that. Look at that. That's pretty cool. It's a bit weird, but yeah. But yeah, are they going to stay on the screen all the time? Oh, that's a bit weird. I don't know if I like that. What was he saying? Yeah, because obviously we already talked about Brentford. We spoke about Brentford in the last matchday game, as we did do a matchday. We did a matchday live review because obviously I wasn't at home to record the game before. So yeah, so we've already spoke about that, and we won the game 2-1 anyway. But then obviously we did play Fenerbahce last night, so we can talk about that. And what should we talk about for the Fenerbahce game? Well, we start off with a goal. We drew the game 1-1, but we start off with our goal, a really good goal. What's his name? Oh, it's unlucky. It was Ericsson with a goal, but it was a great counter-attack. Garnacho on the left-hand side just kept going, and he went on through to pass it into Xerxes, and then Xerxes passed it into Mazzari, and then Mazzari just laid it off for Ericsson at the edge of the area, and he put it in to make it 1-0. So that was a good finish, great team goal. And then literally a couple minutes later, Rashford had a chance. He had little bit of a dribble beforehand, and he goes through, and he almost scored on his left foot. He just went past the post. I think if we scored that, I think it could have been 3 or 4 this game. But yeah, it was just unlucky. And then Fenerbahce got back into it, and in the end, we made Onana made some good, made a world-class double save. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's a really good double save. But unfortunately, we finished half-time 1-0. But unfortunately, literally a couple minutes later in second half, it was just a floating ball towards the back post where Lindelof lost his man, and Lindelof lost his man, and he went in between Martinez, who was playing left back, and it was just a floated ball, and Onana couldn't really do much about it. It's right in front of him. It was poor defending from Lindelof, but in the end, it was 1-1. And then literally a couple of minutes later, Jose Mourinho got sent off. Of course, he got sent off for a penalty call, which wasn't a penalty call. I think it was one of their players. I think it was Ugarte with the somewhat foul, which wasn't a foul. But we got the the VAR didn't give it, even the replay. He didn't really touch him. He just dived. But Mourinho pretty much, the after interview, the post match conference, post match press conference was much better than the game. That's pretty much says it. And that was poor from Garnacho there. But yeah, we wasn't the best. We had a couple of chances, couple of tame chances in the second half where, they were just shots, where the goalkeeper just pretty much like saved it, catched it, We did have a chance though. I think it was Dalot on that right hand side. He should have put Højlund in instead of waiting for Rashford. The ball wasn't the best for Rashford. Yeah, it was annoyingly another draw in the in Turkey, in Istanbul for Fenerbahce. But it should. It's one of them games where we should have. I think we should have. Oh, how have we not scored there? It was one of them games where we should have scored. We should have won again. Because they were there for the taking. And I don't know if it feels like with you, with other Man United fans. But if you are a Man United fan, do you feel like some of the games are like we're playing in like like in second gear for some reason? We don't really get going, and then. Like we did get going in the Brentford game. How have we not scored, by the way? We did, we did like play well in the Brentford game, but like, finally we've got the goal. It does annoy me. It's just like it's a disappointing result where we could have easily won that game. Which was quite annoying. We did lose Anthony. Actually, we haven't actually talked about Mazzari playing as the number 10. How did we not think about that? That one. When I saw the news, heard the news, like it came out like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. That apparently Mazzari was going to start and he was going to play as the number 10. And I thought, what on earth is Erik ten Hag thinking? It's annoying because you probably could have played Xerxes as the number 10 and then played Højlund as the number 9 because he is a good he's that 9.5 player, isn't he? Xerxes, he likes to drop in deep, doesn't he? Whereas Højlund, he will play on the line. But yeah, it was a bit of a weird one. It was a very weird situation there. So also looks like we've lost Anthony to a bad injury, unfortunately. But it's Anthony. Is he going to be a big miss? I don't think so. How have we not scored? I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one. Mazzari. Hopefully he ain't going to play that again. But we played better in the second half once Casemiro and Højlund did come on. So, Mazzari's back to the... Mazzari was back as the what am I trying to say? Mazzari is back as the left back. What a save again! We're getting a bit lucky here. They should have scored there. And then Eriksen played as a number 10. That's what I was expecting the team. I was expecting Casemiro and Ugarte in midfield, and then Eriksen to be the number 10. But yeah, it was a bit, like I said, it was a bit of a weird situation there. So. Thankfully, we didn't lose the game because they had chances. We had chances, but we had the better chances, I feel, especially second half where, I think that's offside, where, Højlund should have been put through. But, it is annoying that happened there. Obviously, like I said, we lost Anthony. That was unlucky. So he looks like he was going to be out as he was stretched off. But it's good for Ahmad to get on as well. Finally, we haven't seen Ahmad for quite a while, which is unfortunate. We haven't really talked about the West Ham. Obviously, West Ham, they lost last weekend to Spurs. They was winning 1-0. We have to be wary of that because they can start good, but then in some games they really do let go of some matches, so we will have to be wary of that. And obviously if we can get another 3 points away from home, that would be good, but obviously we always struggle. I think we lost, 3-1 last season at the London Stadium, so we don't want that performance again. But I think we was playing well. We're just not scoring. That's the problem at the moment. We're just not scoring. We're not taking our chances. So it will be a very, very tough game at the London Stadium. But obviously they are in bad form as well as us. So yeah, and then obviously if it's a loss, it's a loss. It would be a massive dent in our confidence again. But we need to win. We need to keep winning because we've got a couple of good games coming up. Obviously, I think next weekend as well, we've got, is it Chelsea, I think? Or is it the weekend after? I'm not too sure. We've got Leicester as well in a League Cup game as well in midweek, I think. So yeah, we've got a couple of games coming up that are winnable, but obviously that Chelsea game will be a tough one for us, I think. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today. Next episode, scoreline. I'm not too sure. I think we will beat West Ham, but I don't think it'll be like a Spurs game where they concede 3 goals in 4 minutes. I reckon 2-1, maybe 1-0. I could see a 1-0. The way, you know, I think, well, actually, our defense at the moment, the way we're playing at the moment, I think we will get the victory, but I reckon it's going to be a close one. 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, something like that. So, yeah, I'm going to go 2-1. I think we will win, and it's just going to be one of them games again, isn't it, I think, unfortunately. But anyway, guys, I'm actually going to end it here for today, so please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So, right, guys, I'm going. Bye.